Hello, hello. How are you today? How's everything? Hope everything is going great. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Linda. Hola, hola, amigas. Hola, amigos. Hello, hello. Hi, Chrissy. Thanks for joining. Hello, Ed. How is your life these days? Well, the Catholic Christian world is celebrating Easter, right? So if you are celebrating Easter, happy Easter to you all. Hola, Chrissy. Hello, hello. Hi, my dear food lovers. Hola, Adrian. Hello. Thanks for coming. Gracias. Thanks for visiting Lima. Here you are at my house. This is my home. This is my little place in the world. And on the other side is the kitchen. Would you like to see the kitchen? It's everything is already here. The mise en place is here. Okay, so having a quiet time. Oh, good, Chrissy. I'm so happy you're here. Although you're coming from Scotland, so it might be a bit late for you here. Not so late for cooking. It's 10:15, so 10:16 a.m. So we're going to be cooking something really easy, my friends. Very easy. Hola, Liz. Hello, hello. So I just want to first give you a look of my kitchen. I'm going to be moving the camera to the other side because I want to see your comments, right? So I have to be in this position. Today, the day is sunny. I'm so happy that it's finally sunny. And well, we're going to, in a moment, turn the camera to the other side because you will be also more focused in seeing me cooking, right? So let me just move a little bit this. And I hope from this distance, you can see me right. See? If you want to comment something, just do it, please. I am so happy that you are here, first of all. I hope I am not circulating my head with this. Can you see me? So we have some stuff here that are ready. Muy bien, gracias, Liz. And let me, first, before we start, I want to share with you the ingredients, okay? And also, I want to play some nice music. I hope you like music, my friends. We have some really nice Creole music, which is great for this time of the day. So let me now share with you this. Okay. So here we have the list of ingredients for today. See, Maple is not here, must be cooking. She loves cook, right, Liz? Missing Maple. Today we have stuffed potato Peruvian style. If you look in the internet, in YouTube especially, you're going to find different recipes of stuffed potato. And we have even, for example, other types of famous potatoes like Cuban stuffed potato, for example, right? But we're going to do Peruvian stuffed potato. So please take a look to these ingredients. Take a picture of them. See? Are you ready, my friends? Have you taken a picture already? Just give me a thumbs up if you're done. And okay, Liz, muy bien. At the end, I'm going to share again this list. See? Can see it, Renata? Please try to refresh because I see there's people here that have already made a picture. Is this image that I'm sharing? See? No, Renata, you can see it. Try to refresh, please, because I think people in the group already are seeing the list. If not, no worries. I'm going to be sharing at the end and also follow the step-by-step process, okay? See? Move it a little bit. Okay. What do you think if I do this? I don't know if it helps. Okay. Good. See? Move like this. Okay. Muy bien. Well, my amigos. Okay, let's start. And we're going to do something really fun today. I hope you enjoy this class. This class is simple. Just going to put this on one side. And we need potatoes, first of all. We need boiled potatoes. The recommendation is that these boiled potatoes should be cold when you're going to press them, okay? I'm going to be using my bare hands. This is for me and my family. Please wash very well your hands when you're going to be doing a stuffed potato because you're going to get very dirty at the end. It's going to be very fun. Also, if you want to do it with kids, that would be super, super great. So in the meantime, I'm going to be putting the pan here because we're going to be doing in a while the stuffing. Okay, very low first for the pan to heat up. And we're going to use our potatoes. The type of potato I'm using today, it is called guamantanga. See, we have in Peru, we're the land of the potato. We have lots of different kinds of potatoes. We have 3,000 kinds of potatoes in Peru. How many kinds you have at home? So we like to say always the number of potatoes we have because we know in the world people don't get to be that blessed with the varieties of them. We have all kinds of them. We have the ones that are very soft, very even like maybe humid when they get boiled, so they absorb lots of water. And we have also the varieties that are more sandy, as we call them, that have a texture that feels like sand. So what is the good potato? What is the best type of potato for this kind of this kind of dish? You need one that will not absorb too much water, that is not too soft, let's say. So that's why sometimes people like to blend, for example, the yellow potato or golden potato with the white potato. So I knew there will be lots, but not so many. Yes, crazy. Yes. In Peru, our potato is a very, very important thing. So we're going to use at some point also our hands, right? So first of all, for the cover, let's say the crust of this potato, this stuffed potato, we need about half a kilogram, 500 grams of potato, right? I'm doing this for more or less like 6 portions, but at the end, you're going to see that you can segment it as much as you want, you know, depending on, you know, how big you want to make your potatoes, okay? So we have here, just give me a second, sorry. I'm going to be adding the oil on the pan. This is for another thing. This is for the stuffing. This, Siri thinks I am talking to her. So, no, I am not talking to you. Always Siri likes to talk to me. So, well, we are now on one side, putting some oil on the pan. And here we're going to start using our hands, right? That's the way also our grannies used to like to do it, because that's the way you can feel the little balls, right? This is the best tool, actually, your hands. So please, you have to have it very clean. I was saying that we need half a kilogram of the potato. So in this point, there are many different forms of making the potato, you know, like like a Play-Doh texture. And that really depends on the type of potato you have. Let's say, for example, you want to make it very simple, right? So that's why I said the potato has to be cold when you're going to start working. Because if it's a warm potato, you have already like, you have cooked it like an hour ago, it still is warm, it is going to be more watery. So the secret, at least my grandma's secret, was boiling the potato the night before, or at least 3 hours before, maybe at breakfast time, right? So for lunch, and have it cold when we were slow, right? When we were ready to use it, right? But what if you still don't have that consistency? What if your potato is still too humid and is not having the Play-Doh consistency that you see here? So, well, you can use a little bit of flour. If possible, if you have access to a potato flour, that is even better. In Peru, we call it chuño. Chuño, that's basically still the same, it's potato, right? And also you can add an egg, raw egg. You add the raw egg here and you know, mix. So it gives you a consistency that is really good. So, but I'm going to prove you that you don't need those things. Look at the little eyes here. You don't need those things to have a really good potato, okay? So we're going to just look at this. We're going to also eventually need at the end some flour for the last part, you know, for covering the potato, but that's another thing, okay? So we are just doing this pressing, and in a moment, I think it's almost there. It's something you need to do it with patience. So have you ever, by the way, seen the stuffed potato recipe? Have you ever tried it? Let me know if this is a new recipe for you all, or maybe you have something alike in your cities, in your countries. That would be lovely to know if there's something similar. I will tell you also in a moment when this recipe started. So it's going to be really fun also to tell you how the story is of the stuffed potato. So we have twice baked potatoes in the US, which is a bit different. Oh, okay, Liz. Okay, so I'm going to look for recipes. I would like to one day try your recipes also. That will be super fun. So we have here, look at this, right? So it doesn't really stick much. Can you see that? Right? We haven't added anything yet, but we need salt. So let me now add a pinch of salt. We have this. This is slowly heating up the oil. Let me add a little pinch of salt, right? And we have also the pepper, a little bit of pepper, just to give good taste, okay? Right? So, of course, I need to still use my hand. So we have this, okay? Muy bien. So we have this pretty much ready. In a moment, I'm going to give a final touch. Now, we're going to focus in another thing, which is the stuffing. Okay? So, we call whole potatoes with skin and call stuff jack potato. Oh, so we are going this way. I will move this away for you to see better. So, we need, first of all, the base, which is, for Peruvian cuisine, is the onion. Onion is very important in Peruvian cuisine. You have no idea how important it is. I am doing it the lazy way. So I am a practical mom. I have three daughters, and I don't have really much time to do that little chopping. But my grandma will pull my ear like this if she see that I do this. So let's see if the oil is, yes, of course, it is ready. So we are going first to start with the base, which is cutting the, cooking, look at this, cooking the onion. We use red onion in Peru in our cuisine. How much onion? This is one onion, okay? Why red onion? Because it's more flavorful. This is one onion, okay? We're going to cook. The temperature of the pan is not high. We want to not caramelize the onion, by the way. We want it to still be, let's say, like not so completely golden. And I don't want to burn it. So that's why I have put the temperature low. When you are using the processor to cut the onion, there will be a little bit of water at the end, so don't add that, please. Try to select just the pieces of onion that you want, okay? I'm going to wash this. I'm sorry for the bag. Just trying to get rid of the things I don't need. This also. So then another important ingredient in the Peruvian cuisine is a good thing she isn't watching the. Oh, whom? Yes. So let me. Ah, yes, my grand. Yes, my granny is now in heaven. She died some years ago. Oh, actually, she died 13 years ago. But it's like I always talk about her. It's like she's always here. She would hate that I do this, but she would love to see me cooking because I didn't like cooking. And I started cooking when she was gone. So when I cook, it reminds me a lot of her. Is I still have her with me. And now I can see that I was really paying attention to her recipes because I remember them. So we have, I think it's going to be 2 tablespoons or equivalent to 1 spoon of garlic paste. Garlic paste, very important. Very important because, I'm going to put this on one side or here better, because it gives a very strong extra flavor to this beauty here, right? Starts smelling good. I want my neighbors to smell my food of today. When people passes there, they smell the food. I want them to be inspired uh, with this deliciousness we have in the Peruvian cuisine. So, can you see well, by the way, my friends, the images I'm trying to project? I hope yes. I think I'm going to put this here on one side. See? Okay, good. Gracias, Chrissy. Gracias, Liz. Garlic and onion smell wonderful. Yes, yes. Of course, I know there's people that are sensitive to garlic and onion, but Peruvian cuisine will not be Peruvian cuisine without them. So you can see that they are already white, right? Well, the onion, the red onion, white. That's also something good because we need that change of color to know when the paste is ready. So this is also another important ingredient. You can find it like this usually internationally. This is paprika, or we have the paste, which is something we get in the markets here in Peru. It's easy to find. Anywhere you can find it. I think we have this here on the way. So I'm going to use, actually, what would be better? Like let's use this one because most likely you're going to find this one internationally, okay? So we're going to use the powder, right? But the other one, I have always the custom of putting things just right? Let's have a little spoon of this. Yes, I think a little bit more. Just to give flavor, okay? Oh, there's something I missed and that we need. Still low, so no problem. We need this. Let me chop, chop, chop. Uh, Slow. Let me put this. I don't want it to be burned. This is chili. In the original recipe that I shared with you, you don't have to have it. But I am inspired today, so let's have yellow chili. Or I think it has it, but not everybody likes it. So that's why I usually don't encourage people to put it because it is an option always. So just a little bit to give a little bit of flavor. We take off this, right? The beans, we take off the beans, we take off the seeds. I will just cut a little bit because my girls are a little bit fussy with the flavor of the chili still. So that's why I try not to add too much, but I want them to be trained to try Peruvian food, and we add chili in everything, right? When it is fried, this yellow chili, ají amarillo, loses its heat. Okay, so we're going just to cut in little cubes, squares, tiny. Okay, and we're going to add, okay, back again. No, I didn't want it to be burnt. Okay, we're going to continue with this. Okay, when this is ready, we are going to add something very important. How do you spell the name of the chili paste? Oh, well, it is called ají amarillo, A-J-I, ají. Amarillo is yellow in English, amarillo. So it is easy to find in Peru. But internationally, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more tricky. So I know you have something called like Hispanic bodegas or like sort of like international supermarkets. So there probably you will find this product, right? So we have another thing. Raisins. I think it's called raisins, right? Pasas in Spanish. I have hydrated them. So in that way, they will be a little bit more like soft. They will be softer. And we need more or less 50 grams, I think, maybe. It really depends on how much you like them. If you don't like them much, it's okay. If you don't like them, don't need to put in this. So this stuffing is very creative, my friends. Even if you wish to make it paprika. Oh yes, this one is the paprika. Oh, the red one. But we have another one which is yellow. This one, the yellow chili. So I was mentioning that you need creativity, lots of creativity to make this dish, and you can adapt it to anything. Like if you're vegetarian, well, this will be it. But we are not, and I am not religious. That means that today and this week, fish is going to be very expensive because in the tradition in Latin America and also in most of the Christian world, fish is what you consume in this time of the year. So meat is very cheap. So we are a family that goes on a budget. So we will be having meat. This is beef, and this is what we call like molido, some grounded beef, right? So you can find it in the supermarket. How you call it, by the way? How do you call this type of texture of meat in English? Because we say carne molida. Carne is meat, and molido is grounded. I don't know if it's okay to say it like that. Might not be exactly the same. See? Means. Means. Thank you. Gracias. Gracias. Thanks, guys. I'm learning also English. I am every day learning something new. And I've learned that the literal translation is not necessarily like the best. So I am adding about 250 grams of meat. It usually is half of the amount of potatoes. Half, right? So um, we had like half a kilogram of the potato and 250 grams of minced meat. Okay, so now we are going to mix this. It should not be too humid because remember it's going to be inside the stuff, like a stuff, right? So that means that if it's too humid, it's going to melt out. It's not going to be okay. Okay. By the way, my friends, if you love history, I'm going to be talking about history at 12 my time here at Hago. I'm going to have a lecture about the immigration to Peru from Japan, the story of the immigration. This is the second part. So I am not a chef, as you can tell. I am a tour guide that loves cooking, that loves Peruvian cuisine, Peruvian history. So there's history in every part of our culture, like in our food, everything. So let me just put this outside. So now let me also go back to this just to check that everything is ready for the part of the stuffing. And also in a little while, we have to start putting oil in a small pan. Can you see this, my friends? If you're using mushrooms instead meat, that would be lovely, Chrissy. You can do that. You can do chicken. You can do mushrooms. I haven't tried like fish, but why not? It could be. You need no worries, Chrissy. Let me know if you try it with mushrooms. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. You need a pot that is small and deep. Why? Because you're going to need oil in this part, okay? This is caloric meat. You need oil. But I will tell you the secret for this dish not to be like too greasy, okay? So first of all, this is already done, but let me just condiment it a little bit. Let me take a spoon. So we'll see how is the... It is already a bit salty. We're going to put some bit of salt. We will also put something my grandma used to like also to put, oregano. Just a little bit. We need also this pepper. Just a little bit, not too much. Mix, and that's it, okay? You can add to this also something a little bit reddish, tomatoes, bell pepper. This is really up to you. So I'm trying to give you the simple version, okay? We're going to put this on one side. We're going to still use the same burner. Now it's time for this. Yes, Alien, that's right. I think the proper way in the case of mushrooms would be, I think, cook it also. Is that right? Cook it like the meat. Uh, I am not an expert with the mushrooms, but I'm sure you need to know how to take care of them. So a little bit of water. So let me tell you something about this pan. This pan has been in my family for 40 years, more or less. It was used by my grandma. I had to go to the house of my mom to pick it up because my mom likes to do a lot of deep fried things. I don't do them often. So for not indulge myself too much in the deep fried, I don't have one special. But when you need to do it properly, you need this. So we need oil enough to cover, I finished one bottle, to cover, this is a new one, the potatoes, okay? At least half of the potato. So if you have a smaller, even a smaller one, better. It's going to be slower because you will be doing it one by one, of course, right? But the idea is that it is not going to be burn your potato, okay? I think it's going to be a little bit more. Okay, so yes, a lot of oil, but you need to be patient also, right? So just give me a second. I'm going to double check this. Where is my, oh, here it is. We're going again to use our hands to mix the potato. Look at this blend of this potato mash. It's really good. I haven't added, if you were here just minutes ago, like you were not able to see this part, I haven't added anything besides just potato, salt, and pepper, and that's it. So it's a really nice consistency, like a Play-Doh. Some people like to add to this this mashed, for example, egg, right? They put the egg, or they put also flour to have this consistency. But this potato is really nice. Look at this, hasn't even stick to my hand. This is a variety called Wamantanga. So we will continue now. I need a plate. Okay. We are going to need a plate now because we're going to create our potatoes. Last time I was watching some videos about stuffed potatoes in the world and I ended up seeing the Cuban potatoes. The Cuban potatoes, stuffed potatoes, are white. It's really curious. Round, perfectly round. The Peruvian potatoes are a little bit different, right? So we're going to put some of this flour. I am using today, this is just for this not to be stick in the plate, okay? Because we're not going to use too much of this flour today. The reason is because I want you to know that you can do this in a very simple way with not so many ingredients. The procedure might vary according to the family, right? Sorry if I am not looking at the comments, my friends. I'm going to be double checking in a little while about these comments. I'm going to put a little bit higher, not too high, but higher. And you need also your hands to be, a little bit more dry. This, okay? So, first of all, to be more equal with all the family, a trick is to portion the potato, right? For example, let's say I will cut here half, half, So I think we will have like maybe 8 portions, right? And the same can happen here also. We can do the same. So in that way, we can have everybody having the same amount. Doesn't happen to you that, in your family, the little ones especially, or your husband or your brother says, oh no, I received the smallest portion, right? So we don't want that. So we have already separated some portions, okay? So, oh yes, we have different varieties in Peru, my friends, of potatoes. And the potato that I have used is called guamantanga, which is a sandy type of potato. It's sandy when you eat it. The texture is sandy, right? Look at this. First, we can have like a little bowl. They are not going to be too big potatoes. That's okay. And we're going to be doing like a little bed here, okay? Can you see this? So we're going to be doing like a little bed. We're going to put the, and will be okay, this one. Stuff here. We can put also little piece of olive and a little piece of egg. We'll see if it closes well with the egg, okay? And then we're going to close it. Can you see this? It looks for a moment like a empanada, but in reality, well, this shape that you see here is very practical. That's a natural, form that can happen when your potato starts like a little ball and then you close it on the side. Can you see it? Let me just take, there's a little hole here. You patch it here. You can just put like a patch. And this is it. Can you see it, my friends? How is it? Is it easy? Yes, good. So this is the way how your potato will look. Of course, you can take a little bit of potato to patch certain zones that you see they are too thin, but mine, I think, is in a good shape, okay? So we're going to do it again. Another bowl. You start with a bowl. We have a bowl here. And then we start making like a little nest. That's how we also create the space for the potato stuffing, right? And also you check that it's not too thick in the bottom, so it's more evenly distributed. We have here stuffing. If you have stuffing left, that's all right, because you can also put it next to the potato. Oh, Christoph, gracias. Thanks for your support. I hope you do this at home. It's easy. As I said before, you can do it with the leftovers of yesterday. It's a very versatile, very, very versatile dish. The story of the stuffed potato started actually in the humble homes of families who were very creative and were very hungry. If you have some, oh, look at, there's a little bit of the juice coming out, so you have to be careful, like patching well. for the juice not to come out, or try to take the sections that don't have too much juice in the stuffing part. So, well, these families were trying to do their very best to feed their kids. They had not much. So what you have a lot in Peru is potato. So you have possibly some leftovers from yesterday, and you had potato at home. So I think that this is almost ready. So, well, let's boil the potatoes and stuff them with what's in the kitchen, right? And usually Peruvians, we always have, look at this, we have always onions, we have tomatoes, we have garlic. So, well, I will just do one more just to show you. The rest I'm going to be doing for the family in a little while. So we're going to also put this here just for a little while. Let me start putting them in the, for not losing any time, because we are exceeding the time of our tour already. So we are going to do the following. So, okay. Woohoo! Can you see the cooking, my friends? Can you see how it's being cooked? So it is very fast, very fast. Because it was hot. Uh-huh. That we need it to be like not too high the temperature of the kitchen, because it's going to be burned outside and not properly cooked inside. Okay. You can also use this too to turn. Ooh. Oh, what a yummy thing. Just briefly, I just wanted to give you the chance of seeing. Ah, yes, Mary Lou. It is really easy. You'll see in a moment how easy it is. Yum, yum, yum. It's getting golden. I have to show you this because probably from that position you are, you will not see how it is. Can you see how golden they are? Yes, just a little bit on this side. I'm going to also put already meat for them. I'm going to put this here behind. And well, I just want to be curious with you and show you another way of doing the form of the potato. I think this is going to be ready before that. It's done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just want to show you the last one, which is a very special one. I think thinking something creative for you. So let's do this one here. Let's do this one here. And this is going to be the one for my husband. Okay. Can you guess which shape it's going to have? Yes. Okay. So which shape do you think is going to have this potato? Hmm? This one here is for my hubby. So if you are celebrating special occasion, if you're celebrating an anniversary, you can do a a heart-shaped stuffed potato. Look how easy. You can make different shapes, right? So maybe a little bit of this here and here for not sticking in my hands. Yay! So I hope it comes really nice at the end. So that's my stuffed potato heart shape. So let's see how we can put it here delicately and here. So this is going to be put aside because I will continue cooking for the family in a moment. I just want to finish this nice cooking event with a perfect combination. I will put this on the table already. So I want to finish with a perfect combination, which is going to be a salad. You know, you need, sorry for the back, you need a salad for this, let's say, very oily at some point or crisp and salty dish. So we are going to use now something we love, which is onions. This is going to be very fast. Let's check on our heart. Still, we have some time. So we are going to turn this around. Second. You can know now. You can see how important is to have enough oil, right? Because if you don't have enough oil, it is not going to be cooked like this. It's going to burn at some point, or there will be parts that will not be even. At least you need to cover half of the potato to make sure that the potato is going all to be cooked even. Okay. You don't need really a long time to cook the potatoes because everything is pretty much like, cooked. So we're going to do an onion salad Peruvian style. So we have to take, first of all, the heart, which is usually, like too strong. The flavor is too bitter. So we take out the heart. We're going to keep the external layers. This is also not the case here. Okay. We're going to now chop. Let me see. We're going to chop this. Remember, take off the heart of the onion for the salad because it is way too concentrated. It has too much flavor. Okay. Look at this. Oh, sorry. It has to be following the natural lines of the onion. Okay, the center, for example, we can take off. We can keep this. I think this one is already done. Yes, yes. The center of the onion is a little bit strong, like too bitter. Well, my daughters like onion, but not that part. Look at this! Ta-da! So I'm going to better turn down this because I'm going to keep doing it later. So we take out the center. Of course, some people would say it's a big wasting of onion, but if you want to have a really good tasting salad, do it this way, okay? Oh, look at this. I have this part that is good. Take it out. So you have to be a little bit picky with the selection of the onions you're using for your salad. This is the most simple thing ever, okay? Very simple. And we keep going with this. Do you reheat this in the oven? Well, Chrissy, food that is, it's not exactly the same consistency, like in this moment that is, crispy, but you can do it, of course. And to be honest, we love things that are reheated because, I don't know, the flavor inside gets even better. So it would be good. But in this moment, it's very crunchy. So we are going to take just a little bit of the yellow chili, just a little bit. Okay, excellent. Then we have this, very important. Oh, I forgot the seeds. Sometimes it happens that you give a bite to the seeds and it's not so nice. Take it off first. And you can add also cilantro if you wish. My cilantro, I ran from cilantro yesterday, so I'm so sorry. But you can also add cilantro if you wish. It's okay if you have it like this. Woohoo! Some people don't like cilantro, honestly. And just a little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt, not much. Okay. Very well, my friends. We are done. And this is how we finish with the decoration of our stuffed potato. I think on one side will be better because we will see the heart. Yeah. We can also, even if you wish, put a little bit of mayo. So, what do you think about this beautiful stuffed potato? Let's go to the table. Give me a second. I'm going to put our salad first for the final part of this presentation. And well, it's been a pleasure to be with you. I am doing this solo cooking class. So my apologies if there was it was not perfect, but I hope at the end the resulting, so I'm going to move this for a nice picture. The resulting was enjoyable and you were able to learn something new from Peru. I try to show you different things of my city, my country every day. We have lots of beautiful historic events that I like to share in every street tour I do. We have also fascinating museums and delicious food. So as I am not a chef, of course, I don't want to, take the role of a chef. But I am a mom that loves cooking Peruvian food to her family, to her friends. So, well, in this occasion, I just want to share with you this easy recipe. Thank you so much for your support, my friends, for your tip support, because it is the fuel that helps us to continue doing these tours, these events. I'm going to be also sharing the list of ingredients in the Facebook group, Voyagers. If you wish to know like the details of the ingredients, I hope you were able to take notes on the procedure. So if you would like to support my Hego channel and also Hego with a tip, here I'm activating a button where you can also do a little collaboration. As you know, these tours are free to watch, free to join, and just tip supported. Muchas gracias. Thanks for your participation. And would you like me to open one of them just to show you how they look like? So let me put this camera here so you will see how is the so much. I just got a call coming in, so I just turn it off. Just give me a second. And look at this. Let's open it. Can you feel it's like a cross. Very, very nicely cooked outside. And we can open it like this. And you can see the stuffing already. So I hope you are able to see it. Can you see it? So there's the stuffing here with also the egg. We have the meat. And let me try this one here too. And with the onion. Anyways, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. Gracias, amigas. Gracias, amigos. Thank you so much for your participation. If you can, please come later to my lecture that I'm going to be conducting here at 12. So it's going to be in a short while. Take care. Best to you all. See you soon. And muchas gracias for your participation. See you. Bye-bye. Thank you.